everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Orlagh and today we're going to go on a picnic. Okay, so here is a list of the things I decided to make and also buy from the shop. Any recipes I use will be either linked down in the description box down below, or I will type out the ones that I made up myself. I'm going to start off with making the dough for the cinnamon bites. So this will be for the savoury and the sweet ones. And I'm adding bicarbonate of soda to the water because you need to do that when you're making pretzels. Give the dough a good punch, take out your aggression, and we are going to roll out that dough into strips after giving it a bit of a knead with some flour, and we are going to create these little mini pretzel bites. I was going to do bigger ones, but I think smaller finger food's always best for picnics, so you're going to want to roll them out like this. Again, full instructions will be linked down below. Cut them into little squares and then boil them for about 20 to 30 seconds. This is what gives the pretzel bites like the typical pretzel chew, and then when you're done with that, you're going to want to put them on an oiled baking tray in the oven, and when they come out lovely golden and brown, it's time to mix up our toppings. So we've got some savoury ones which are done with nutritional yeast, garlic and onion powder, herbs, salt, and of course melted butter. They are delicious, they look a little bit like this. And then I made a cinnamon sugar for the sweet ones, super easy but really good. And then moving on to the shortbread stars. Again, the shortbread recipe I use, I'll type down below. And I used a star cutter just to make them a bit more aesthetic. And then I also made some funfetti cake. And this is so good, and I topped it with this really nice bright pink icing, but you could do any colour you liked to match the theme of your picnic or somebody's favourite colour if it's for their birthday, whichever's good. And then I'm just going to plonk it on top of here. Again, you don't have to be super neat with this because we're going to cover it with a load of sprinkles anyway, because it wouldn't be funfetti it wouldn't be funfetti cake without a load of sprinkles. Just make sure your sprinkles are vegan if you are a vegan like me, and all of these recipes are vegan. I don't know if I said that at the beginning of the video. Would have helped if I'd been a bit more organised with that, but there we go, them's the breaks. So I'm topping the cake now with all these sprinkles. It reminds me a little bit of the cake Hagrid made for Harry, which I'm not mad about. And then we're going to cut this into chunks, however big or small you like, and then I'm going to pack that cake in with the lemon shortbread stars in this tin, so it's good to go in the picnic basket. And then the night before, I cut up some slices of orange, lemon and lime, and I put these in the freezer, and they just act as obviously the flavouring for the lemonade, but also as ice cubes, so it keeps it nice and cold without diluting the flavour. And these are those the next day. I think really you should use like a bit of parchment paper if you have it, because it took me quite a while to get these off of the chopping board. I used a knife, and in the end I had to just kind of spend a bit more time than maybe I needed to. But here they are, really beautiful and colourful and taste so refreshing in the lemonade. And then for the rest of the lemonade, I juiced the lemons. I've got 2 here with a lime, and I decided to put them in this tiny water bottle just so I could carry it all to the picnic and assemble it when I got there. So you can put those in any kind of, I don't know, all plastic bottle or reusable bottle that you have. And then also for the lemonade, we have some fresh mint, which I washed before we went to the picnic obviously, and then these are the ingredients good to go. And of course I have my adorable water tank, is that what you'd call it? I don't know. Moving on to the sandwiches. So I needed a vegetable peeler for this, and I don't own one. I went out and bought one, and it turned out to be crap. So I'm doing my best to just cut these with a knife. It would have looked a lot better if they'd been thinner slivers, but you know, it doesn't really matter too much. So I'm cutting these up and adding a bit of salt on top just for some flavour. And then using this really good vegan garlic and herb cream cheese, I am spreading some slices of brown bread with this cream cheese, and then adding the cucumbers and kind of arranging it in the nicest pattern possible. I did use the rest of the cucumbers after, so nothing went to waste. And then I'm cutting these into tiny little squares, and then I'm going to put these inside my bento box again so they transport quite well. And that is pretty much the food. So if you want to see the recipes, they are in the down box. And then just to show you some decorations I got from Tiger and Ema, we have this lovely paper garland, some napkins, a cake stand I got online, this really nice gingham basket. I love gingham. And now we're going to put everything everything into the basket. I'm not gonna lie, this definitely didn't all fit in there, so in the end I had to bring my boyfriend's backpack, but it's not too much of a problem because the park is down the road. And then I'm bringing these little tea plates. One had a few cake crumbs on. It's okay, we don't judge. And that was about it. So I assembled everything together with these cute little spoons in case people wanted to use a spoon for the cake. Don't know why I said spoon so strangely then. Spoon. It is a bit of a weird word, as it is anyway. But yeah, that's everything all together. So let's go. you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It was really fun. I enjoyed making all of the food, and yeah, I hope to see you again around these parts soon. If you're not subscribed, make sure to, because that'd be lovely to have you on board, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.